So a lot of people don't believe you can actually be healthy and fit on a plant-based diet. However, there are so many athletes out there, showing that that's not the case. One player in particular is an LA Galaxy soccer player or football player, if you're from, Northern Ireland, UK terminology, is Baggio Husidic. I've been practicing saying the second name, but Baggio Husidic, LA Galaxy player, tells us of how he increased his performance, stamina, and so many other things whenever he went plant-based. So let's find out what he eats and the effects that he personally noted after going plant-based.
I can't do this because I'm a pro athlete. Like, so many other people that probably is the train of thought. I can't, this just isn't a possibility. It's not worth any kind of risk. You can't get enough protein. You can't get enough calories. How come for you that didn't happen?
When I was playing in Stockholm, I was always the fittest guy in preseason. I was always top 1, top 2 distance covered on the field, but I'd always get cramp in my calves. Like, no matter, I thought it was my hydration. I never really thought about it was my diet. Mm-hmm. And when I cut out meat completely from that, I realized that my cramps went away. I'm like, whoa. What major change did I do to my regular life? And it was taking out meat. And I'm like, well, I gotta dig into this. So I started researching, and obviously all these other things come up, and I stumbled upon Dr. Campbell's China study, and that was just like, okay, well, if I'm cutting out meat, I'm cutting out all animal product, and it was just the coolest feeling in the body, and the feeling of being able to have your endurance, go up by 20-30%, your recovery rate, it was ridiculous. My energy level, I mean, everything in the first 2 weeks, and then it was just getting better and better. The cleaner I ate, the better I felt, and it was just like, I could prolong my career by 2-3 years by taking care of my body. About my, daily thing, what I would do, training starts at 10 o'clock. We have to be there 9:15. I'm usually up around 6:30, and I'll take down like a liter of water with some lemon and apple cider vinegar, let that soak in a little bit, and then I always make homemade granola with a bunch of different superfoods, nuts, whatever I feel during the season, with almond milk, some frozen blueberries, and that keeps me going until after training and around lunchtime. And lunch, I'll have a raw vegan shake after training, right on the field. And for lunch, usually there's a huge platter of different salads. Or chef, he does all his own produce. So he'll have fresh beets. You name it, he'll throw it on there. Kale salads, different beans, different nuts. The guy's really good. So, and then for dinner is the fun time where you get to experiment with different vegan food, and that can go from a black bean burger with yucca fries and some homemade guac, all the way to something super fancy like vegan ravioli with vegan, tofu ricotta. Mm-hmm. Like a vegan ricotta that I make with silky tofu and nutritional yeast. So, that's the fun part about eating this way. You get to experiment with different foods, and I really enjoy cooking. So, my dinners are very different from one another.
So there you had it. You heard it from the man. Increased recovery, better endurance, better stamina. Genuinely felt better. He says he didn't need any what is the science? He just genuinely felt better. And that's what a lot of people would say and note after they went from a standard diet to a plant-based diet. So guys, thank you very much for tuning in to another video. Like and subscribe. And guys, I hope you have a good day. Have a good day. Have a good day. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing?